What's up, guys? I'm Dan. I'm back at it with another craft brew review. Today, it's Right Brain Brewery, guys. It's Concrete Dinosaur Brown Rye India Pale Ale 2015 Great American Beer Festival Rye Beer. They must have won some award in 2015 for this one. On the back, we have a well-balanced IPA with prehistoric bite. We found it under the mill and over pour of concrete in shape of a brontosaurus that would inspire the name of our brown rye IPA. Concrete Dinosaur puts a twist on traditional IPA style, brewed on a whim on an available fermenter. Summit Columbus and Simcoe hops group hug with chocolate, roast, and rye malts. This sounds very interesting. I really don't know much about this at all. I've heard it when I've gone into the brewery. It never gravitated towards me to order it. Maybe a long time ago I did, but I don't even know if I did or not. I'm not sure, guys. And this is 60 IBUs. Drink as fresh as possible. This was brewed, or canned, I should say, bottled on 12/13/18. No problem, guys. We're on 1/9/19. We're under a month, so piece of cake. Let's get into it, guys. It's Right Brain again. I've been on like a big Right Brain kick. Had a variety pack in the store, so I cracked it open after one was damaged, and I'm left with a beautiful variety of Right Brain beers. So this guy's got a decent amount of carbonation, it looks like, but let's go for a pour straight up here, guys. This sounds very interesting. Wow, that's an interesting color as well. Pours almost golden brown, hint of yellow in it, but no, it's dark. It's actually very dark. Almost mocha head, but it's really not. Off-white, kind of a little bit of khaki tanness in there. Just under 2 fingers of head, and again, it is slightly, it's more light brown towards the bottom. I can see kind of through it down there with that hue. And up towards the top, we do have a nice dark brown ale, guys. So there is some kind of lightness in it. You can kind of see it towards the bottom there, that it is more apparent that it's not super dark, but up towards the top, the light's not getting through there, guys, with how wide that glass is towards the top. Looks like very nice lacing. Yeah, and I'm actually getting like a big hop profile right now. Go for an aroma. Wow. You get like citrus actually out of the nose. That's very bizarre. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, this looks like a very malty, yeah, like kind of toasted caramel kind of beer, but I don't think it is that. Now that I'm looking at what I read, it's citrus. You almost get like grapefruit in here. Bizarre. I do get like grapefruit and orange in the aroma. That's very strange and very awesome at the same time. Maybe a little hint of, the tiniest hint of malt, and maybe that little hint of chocolate. But honestly, I have to reread this, guys, because this is throwing me through a whirlwind right now. Brewed on a whim. Summit Columbus. Well, yeah, okay, chocolate roast and rye malts. I get them all a little bit, and I get a little bit of the chocolate. But really, it's citrus sticking out to me right now, guys. Let's go for a cheers. Whoa. That's a very interesting tasting beer. It's so different than what I've had lately, and so much different than anything I've really had in general. Now I am getting those roasted malts in there for sure. But you also get a slight spiciness from that rye. Wow, that's very interesting, guys. I mean, that's unlike a beer I've ever really tasted before. I get a little hint of the chocolate, but really those dark toasted malts are really coming out in this. It's a very I don't want to say, what's the good word, awkward combination. It's because there's still citrus presence in this. It almost has a grapefruit and orange pithiness to it, but it's accompanied by roasted malt, very roasty and toasty malts. almost like a caramel note in there, also with a hint of chocolate. And then that bitterness at the end. It's actually good. I don't mind this at all. This is very tasty. Yeah, it's got a very bitter finish. 60 IBUs to me, that's up there, I guess. But for me, that isn't very high for an IPA in general. I've had much higher than that. This tastes like it drinks more like an 85 IBU beer, honestly, or somewhere around 80. But yeah, guys, you're getting like a citrus, orange, and grapefruit presence. Definitely not juicy dankness or anything like that, but I guess it does have a slight dankness to the aroma, but what you're getting is the skin and rind of a nectarine, orange, and grapefruit. And again, it's overtaken by roasted malt, kind of that chocolate presence and caramel note in there, and then that back end rye spiciness, bitterness towards the end. It's you go through a whirlwind drinking this. And actually, the spice of the rye is actually more up front than anything. But it blends into bitterness at the end with a hint of citrus, more in the aroma than the taste, but those roasty, toasty malts, hint of chocolate, guys. Very, very interesting beer. Worthy of a try if you have not had it. For me, I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite. I don't hate it by any means. I'd say this is like a 3.75 for me, guys, out of 5. It'll definitely test your taste buds, and it'll make you question what kind of world you're living in, what kind of beer you're drinking from here on out. So, hey, give Right Brain a try. They do some off the wall stuff sometimes. So, hey guys, I'm gonna leave it there. 3.75 out of 5 for me. I'm Dan, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Cheers. Over and out.